Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a little bit different than the usual videos that I post, but I just want to come up on here and just tell you about why I cut my hair. As if you've been following me from the very beginning, you would know that I had long natural hair, but now I have since then cut it this year. Um, it was actually a little bit shorter than this, but it has grown since then. But I will show you like an overview of it, what it looks like, and I'll add some pictures on the screen, and there'll also be a video after this too to show you like the process of what I was doing. But I do have some notes with me. I'm going to be looking down at them just to reference. But the first thing is, why did I cut my hair? The first reason is because there was no growth. Even if there was growth, I just felt like it was breaking off as soon as it was growing, and that's not what I wanted for my hair anymore. And I tried to keep it up. I tried to make sure it had the most moisture. It was perfect, but then it just became a chore for me, and I didn't like that. And I was getting angry kind of because I kept doing my hair, but I wasn't seeing any results from it. So that's one thing, no growth. Another thing is it was constantly dry. It would keep moisture. If I did my hair constantly for a month, the moisture would stay there. But if I skipped a week, or maybe I didn't put enough moisture when I did my hair, it would be dry by things are just not working out for me right now. But it would be dry by the third day of that week, and it was just a constant struggle to keep moisture in my hair. And I did not like that. And I know it's like you got to work with your hair. And I used to love working with my hair, but it just became a chore and I didn't like it anymore. Another thing is split ends. I didn't like when I straightened my hair and it was straight, but as soon as I put one piece of hair along with the other pieces of hair that are straightened, they would stick together. And it was kind of like Velcro. Like, it would just stick together, and no matter how many times I like brushed through it or combed through it or like did the comb method, it did not work. I'll insert a picture here of what it looks like in the video of what I did, but it it was straight, I say that, but it was sticking together like Velcro, and I did not like that. Another thing was, it was too much to manage at that point. Because it was so dry, because the split ends were just everywhere on my head, because it was no growth, it was just too much at that point. I knew there was no going back from that. The split ends definitely there's no going back for that. So the only reason you could do it is to cut it. So I was scared to cut my hair because I thought that I would regret it afterwards, but after I watched a couple of videos of people, I wasn't afraid anymore. What made me cut my hair was I wanted to see the growth start to finish, and this is what I did. I'll show like a reference picture of what I actually got it from, and it's a little bit longer at the top, which it's not bad, but I rather not prefer that. But I've been seeing a lot of growth in my hair since then. But yeah, I also have like styling videos of how I style my hair, washing goes and stuff like that. So if you want to see that, make sure you click the like button and subscribe, so I know that you want to see these videos too. And I also watched other people cut their hair. I watched tons and tons of videos of people just cutting their hair and going for it, and they didn't have like any type of fear about it. They had a little bit of resistance and hesitancy, but at the end they knew that they could not live with that type of hair anymore, so they had to cut it. And that's how I felt. Like, I knew I couldn't live with my hair like the way it is now, because I was never going to see the growth that it needed to be at, that I wanted to be at. And then another thing was, I wanted to care for my hair again. My hair was about this much longer the first time I cut my hair. I didn't really notice it was that short, but I did at the same time because I would look at other people and see that their hair was like super long, and I'd be like, oh, I want my hair to be that long. I want my hair to be that long. And then what I would do is every 3 days I would come home. I started my natural hair journey when I was in the 7th grade, and it has been 6 years since I've been doing this natural journey. And it was I was kind of mad that my hair wasn't growing, but I also knew that it takes time for my hair to grow. And as time went and I cared for my hair, I would see, oh my gosh, it's like down here, it's down here. And it actually stopped like right here, but it was breaking off faster than what it could. And so it kind of like stopped at right below my collarbone. So I was kind of sad about that. And what I was saying about coming home every 3 days, I would do my hair. I would put Bantu knots in. And Bantu knots were the go-to thing for me back in middle school. Bantu knots and twist outs were, well, actually, twist outs and flat twists were the three things that I used in my hair every 3 days. If it wasn't Bantu knots, it was twist outs. If it wasn't twist outs, it was flat twists. And those were my favorite things to do. And then when did I cut my hair? I cut it on January 17th is when I cut my hair myself, and then January 18th was when I went to my cousin. He's a barber, and he actually cut the rest of my hair off. And I was very kind of scared of what he would do because I didn't want to look like a boy, even though I kind of like a boy already. But I liked what he did. He was very patient and he took his time, and I really appreciate that for him. How did I cut my hair? You'll see in the video that I just used some hair scissors. I didn't wash my hair at all because I was just like tired of, I didn't want to wash that whole mess on top of my head anyway. So I just used some hair scissors and cut my hair. I didn't even, well, I know it's kind of nasty, but I didn't even wash my hair when I went to go see my cousin because I was just like, I'm just going to wash my hair before I got to go to work, and that is it for me. I should have washed my hair before I went to him, but I was just like, I don't fucking care about my hair anymore. So there's no reason to put all this work into it. And then how did it make me feel? Well, a weight was lifted off my shoulders. That's for one thing. A literal and metaphorically, a weight was lifted off my head, off my head and my shoulders, I guess you could say that. It was just so liberating for me to actually cut my hair and do something that I wanted, because my life, no one controls my life, but I feel like since I was younger, everything that someone says to me, I have to do it. So, and then it just gets in my head. It's just a whole different story time for that. But I just wanted to do something for myself. I even asked my mom. My mom has short hair too. She cut her hair a long time ago. But I was just kept asking her, hey, how would I look like with short hair? Like, she didn't know I wanted to cut my hair, but I was just asking her those questions to see what she would say. And she said, hey, if you really want to cut your hair, take the time and sit down and think about what you want to do, because you cannot go back from that. Obviously you can, but you cannot come back from that. And it's better to sit down and think about it than to do it impulsively and then you regret it. So that's what I really liked about that. I was nervous but enlightened afterwards, because I don't know what it is. It was just amazing. I kept saving pictures of girls with short hair, short hairstyles, watching videos of TWAs and just little cuts like this, and it was just amazing for me. But I'll let you guys watch the videos and the pictures of my haircut after I went to the bar.
Alright, hold on, everybody. Hold together.
To the beach, wait, I met this girl when I was 12 years old. Gave her everything, just shot of the world. Could feel the grip every time I try to hold on, I slip deep in this feeling that gravity pulls me down. I know I'm tripping, I'm falling in love with the drum breaks. She keep me safe from the gunplay when I'm hungry. She feed my soul when I'm lonely. She keep me company. It's funny. I used to wanna grow older, travel with sight in these rhymes, so they realize that she got me out of my mind. I'm trying to kick these nerves to grab hold to the microphone. Got him nodding along. Maybe she'll save the world for me. Maybe she'll right my wrongs if I'm coming on too strong. Oh well, only way to tell is by saying this how I feel, and that's real. Just alright. I know I'm lying to myself. Pardon my wishful thinking. Still fly from head to trinkets. Afraid of blinking. Can't even miss a second of the blessings. I'm living messy. Like every minute is a gift. It's a pleasure. Let's get together. Let's spin us a smooth forever. Wait, pick up your mood. I know I lack the direction. Skipped on class and a lecture. Busy trying to get it together. Something clever. My notes are tethered to the reckless behaviors with good intentions. Smolder incense. Good riddance to negative energy. Let peace, love, and serenity spill for me. None as ill as me. Truth be told, barely real as me. How I let feelings loose on loose leaf. Murder the goose beat. Shout to Mills on the cool keys. Ooh, she's feel like a cool breeze. Near the ocean tide from the cove to the globe wide with an open eye and a smile. Feel like everything might turn out to be fine.
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.